What's going down, T Subs T Squad? What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, Renita? What's good, Brittany? What's good, Sharice? What's good with Just Bria? Just call me Gia, Veronica, Brittany, Ray Ray. What's good, friend? Ray Ray, what's good, Auntie? What's good, Auntie Ray Ray? What's good, y'all? Um, 31 people, 33 likes. I'll accept it. I made this live early this morning, child, but y'all already know it is what it is. I don't care. What's good, y'all? Hold on. I see y'all already talking about something. No, I didn't see Suki down to the VMA. I didn't even watch the VMAs. So I don't know what happened down to it. I did not watch the VMAs. Did you see Suki down to the VMAs with her deplorable behavior all on the red carpet rolling around? She making Mama D seem right. And how she described Mama D can't talk about no damn baddie. I ain't even watched the episode yet of that, to be real. But I did see that scene, and even though and still, no, I'm not here for Mammy D. I ain't here for that's another Deborah towel. All the Deborahs tied it through. What's good, symmetry? What's good? What's good, Shantia? All the Deborahs is acting tied it through. Whatever. Sweetie effed up again at the VMAs. Can't even read the teleprompter. Oh, friend, did you catch Candy's new spoof? I ain't catch none of that yet, child. I didn't. I ain't catching none of that yet. No tea, no shade, but I didn't. I ain't catching none of that yet. Or Candy spoof. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. It's 5 minutes in, 40 some seconds in. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. We not gonna be here long. I just haven't given y'all this in about what, a week going on two. And I can't slack. You know what I mean? So this is me not slacking, I guess. Uh, what's good, so blessed? What's good, Devin Thomas? What's good to y'all? Shout out to y'all that's coming up in here. More folk gonna come in as the time goes. I'm glad that you liked on your way in. Thank you. I could tell because it's 39 likes and it's 43 people. That's all right, I guess. Yes, please make sure you do. Make sure you do. Make sure you do. Mm, 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 mm. Now, child, wait till Saturday get here for LAMH. Watch how many people gonna flock they urses around here for the last time. Because after this season, I'm over. What's good, Emily? I'm good, friend. I'm alright, I suppose. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna get a device, y'all. I don't know whether it's gonna be a Samsung or an iPad or an Apple. I don't know, whichever one I can afford, which will probably be a Samsung, but that's fine. And I think that'll help me out a lot better when it pertains to StreamYard. And so that way I can like, share my screen and do a whole bunch of extra stuff that I think will do me a whole lot better. Okay. Um, I will when we get down to the 10-minute mark. We ain't down to the 10-minute mark. So until we get to the 10-minute mark, this space stays behind closed doors. You understand? But we almost there. We 8 minutes in. In the meantime, in between time, y'all make sure to follow the social medias, you guys. Shout out to everybody that has been following it. Like I said, I gotta go on Twitter. I'm close there. So I appreciate everybody that's been following. Those that would like to donate to the channel, the PayPal and Cash App is available. The join button is definitely available too. Definitely consider if you have not and it is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Dear Lord God Almighty. But anyway, how was y'all day though? What's today? Wednesday? I know y'all normally get this on Fridays, but see, I wanted to go on ahead and get this to y'all while I could, and I didn't want to make no excuses because I figure if Friday rolled around, it would have been another excuse as to why I wouldn't have did it. So I just went on ahead and just gave y'all this while I got the time to do it, and I ain't want to make no excuses. All right. So this is why y'all getting this now instead of usually when you do get it, which is during the weekend. Because y'all was supposed to get it last weekend. Uh-huh. Okay. What's good, Tasia? What's good, Nikki? What's good, y'all? We finna get started. I guess I'll go ahead and show my pretty face, I guess. I need a haircut. That's why I'm wearing this cap or whatnot. But here I go. No, I ain't see the spoof, y'all. All right, we 10 minutes in. Anyway, first and foremost, I want to appreciate y'all that was reaching out to me, asking me about how my mental is. My mental is fine, y'all. It's just that sometimes it kind of gets to me a little bit when it comes to YouTube, like now. But and it could be a little bit of a chore. But I don't necessarily mean to like say I'm gonna leave. I ain't gonna leave. I ain't gonna punk out like that. It ain't that bad, that bad, that bad. I mean, it is, but I don't really need y'all all up in the mix like talking about it. But I mean, for the most part, I mainly just keep up the fact that I rock with y'all and y'all rock with me. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess I just keep it going with that on that note. You know what I mean? So, for that, I ain't going nowhere. I'm still gonna be here. Y'all just gonna hear my mouth. Period. I'm just gonna complain. I'm just gonna complain, and y'all just gonna be asking me, "Am I okay?" And y'all gonna be sending me daily affirmations like y'all always do. Y'all been sending me the prayer J Bass all in my damn DMs and ish, and all of the rest of that foolishness. And a lot of y'all done turned into Dr. Joyce Brothers and or Dr. Phil and and or Dr. Francis, whoever y'all want to be, and y'all want to give me Dr. Ish or whoever y'all want to be, and y'all want to give me all of these this and all of this that, and you know what I'm saying? Ish that y'all hoes ain't qualified for, ain't qualified to give. But let y'all have it. Hey, baby daddy, I'm good. Ish. I'm better. That's what I am. I'm better. How you doing, BD? Um, what's good, schoolboy? How you doing, friend? What's happening, friend? Y'all shout out to Schoolboy. Y'all make sure to follow Schoolboy if y'all have not. All right. What's good, big bro? What's good? Yes, you did, and you caught it at the beginning. Thank God. Shout out to my big bro. He been following me for a long time, y'all. Shout out to him. He always supports the channel. Visually. He sends monetary donations from time to time, which I thank him for. So y'all shout out to my big bro and all that. I thought he was a mod. I gotta make you a mod, big bro. I thought you was one. I thought you was one. I swear to God, I really did. I don't know. Like that's what I mean by YouTube too. Like it be weird. It be weird. Anyway, yeah, I thought you was too. I made you one, friend. I made you one, big bro. I made you one again. Um, but anyway, Shout out to all of the people that's been reaching out to me though. Like I said, I totally appreciate all of y'all that was reaching out. But like I say, sometimes I get like that and my mental be coming out when it shouldn't be coming out. But it is what it is. But like I said, I ain't going nowhere. All right, I ain't going nowhere. I'm still gonna be here. Y'all just gonna hear me complain, and that's just where that's at. Um, all right. So this is what it is. Uh, that's good. Glad just checking on you. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. I was battling with my anxiety, so I'm checking on you. I appreciate that. Sometimes the anxiety kick in, but I'm all right. Friend, I'm good. Just minding my gay business. I understand, friend. Me too. Me too. Yeah, sometimes life sucks. Yeah, it do. Ciao. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to thank y'all for that. So to everybody that reached out to me and prayed for me, had me on their mind, took a little time and prayed for me, told Satan to get thee behind. I totally appreciate that. Shout out to the few cash apps that I received. Thank you guys so much for that. And I'm still gonna be here rocking with y'all, I guess. Anyway, let's get down to the neighborhood talk again. I owed y'all this for about 2 weeks now, so my bad. All right, and I've been priding myself on being consistent, especially when it came to these, and I slacked off, but I caught myself. All right. So I totally appreciate y'all that's been staying on my head about keeping up with things like this because y'all right. I gotta regroup. So let's see what the neighborhood and when I get my new device that I'm gonna get, I'll be able to screen share again. Hopefully. I'll be able to screen share again. So this will be a lot more better and easier on everybody. Anyway, shout out to the people that's been coming in. Y'all make sure to like up the live as y'all enter. Now let's see, child. Um,
And it was beyond the critique of bongos. It's just like you inviting bitches that said the rudest, nastiest shit. But when, what's them niggas' name they used to do podcasts with? Oh, Mal, and the little other guy. Yeah, when Ma and Rory say we fuck shit about you or lies about you, you get so defensive. You want to clear it up. You came at Taxstone because Taxstone says something about you. You want to clear it up, and you expect people to understand you, and you expect people to take your side. But I had to go to court. I had to go to court because this woman, like, it's beyond saying that I had herpes, right? Like, come on now, like, it's beyond saying I had herpes. Like, this woman tried to run a I drug men campaign. Yeah, she paid men to say that I drugged them and raped them. She claimed that my dad. This I just feel like it's like he has an issue with me.
So, hold on.
For me, it's not catchy. It's up to me. It's not. There's nothing. There's nothing in it to make it stay. One and two. I know y'all think Sexy Red is paying me. She's not. But this commercialized ratchet has passed. It's ghetto ratchet time. And neither one of them are ghetto ratchet on this song. I think they both have potential to be. And Cardi normally smokes ghetto ratchet, but she's too big. That's why she got to go get with K-Flock. That's why she got to go get with some of the. She's too big to do it. We need a Bodak Yellow now. Both of these women, this sounds like this is two women who can't make a song, is what it sounds like. So we need to get either some of the same writers back that had. I think Party is a writer on this. Oh, good. All right, so that means that y'all coming with old sauce. Mm-hmm. The hook is not hooking for me. It's not catchy. It's up to me. It's not. There's nothing. There's nothing in it to make it stay.
Okay. So first and foremost, shout out to you, Latoya, for your cash app. Thank you so much, baby. Mwah. Totally appreciate you, love. But anybody else, feel free. Number two, yes, schoolboy. For those of y'all that don't know what that was, the first voice y'all heard was Cardi B. She was going off about what Joe Budden said about her, and I think it's just her song. I think it's just her song. Well, her and Meg the Stallion. The song is called Bongos. And I guess he didn't like it. It didn't work for him. He felt like it was ratchet, classless, tasteless, tacky, low budget, and all of the rest of ghetto, fat, and projectic. You know what I'm saying? It was all of that. Hoes that wear yaki in their hair. You know what I'm saying? Fresh out the pack, run down to listen to songs like that and feel like songs like that are bop. That's basically what Joe Budden said in a nutshell. And Cardi B responded to that, and she feels like uh Joe Budden has a personal issue with her after he, well, I said she, but I mean, he criticized her song. Um Ain't that some? Ooh, where that? I mean, I don't know. Did it? Okay, did it? I wouldn't know. I don't listen to none of Benjamin Joe Budden's tired ass songs. I don't listen to none of his ish child, so I wouldn't know. The only song I know from him is "Pump Pump It Up," and I only remember that because it was in the "You Got Served" movie. All right, let's just be clear. Anything other than "Pump Pump It Up," I don't know nothing about Benjamin Joe Buttons. But listen, I can get that everything ain't for everybody, and I get that a lot of music all sounds the same. I mean, I kind of get it. I know some people who want her to do more other stuff, but listen, at the end of the day, let Cardi do Cardi. All right, let Cardi do Cardi. All right, if Cardi want to talk about her bongos is this and her bongos is that, and if Meg the Stallion want to drag her hooves on the scene to go up here and gallop around and do whatever it is that Megan the Stallions do, then let them do that. Like, I don't understand what the big deal is, Benjamin Joe Button. It seems like anybody that do better than you musically, you got a problem with them. Like, you a whole nigga out here. Don't sit over here and tell me that you intimidated by some hoes. I mean, much like what you call it said, your song "Pump Pump It Up" from 20 years ago, back when I was still in high school, that finally hit platinum. You think you be happy? Leave them alone. All right. If Cardi B want to go out here and talk about her bongos, and if she gonna allow the stallion to come gallop her hooves all over, all over her song and whatever the case may be, that let it be that. Damn. Anyway, uh I'm sick of him. The 2023 VMA earns the show's biggest ratings in over 3 years, but y'all said it was tied and through. Stop what? Stop what? Listen, just because she got powed in her hoof don't mean that she not gonna get gagged. I mean, and I know you live for her, BD. I know you live for her, so I might let her live just because you in here. But just because you know what I'm saying, her hoof nearly got unalived, don't mean she not gonna get gagged around here. Anywho, what's good? What's good, Deja? Anyway, so they said Taylor Swift walked away with everything. Again, I don't know. I didn't watch it. They said Taylor Swift walked away with everything. They said Nicki Minaj really won't hosting like that, and they said that it was tied through. A lot of people said they wasted like 2 or 3 hours of their time. That's what the folks said. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I don't know. I didn't watch it. So I'm just repeating what the folks said because I don't know. I ain't watching. It's 103 people up in here and 68 likes. I need for y'all to work that out. It was tied and it was tied and through just, just like the people who hosted. Child. Megan slaps on that song. Joe just saying that because his girl, because he girlfriends with Nikki. I'm weak. He cool with Nick Nack, Patty Whack. I ain't think they were cool like that. Didn't he say something about her not too long ago and she ran him out of his G-Raw, so now they friends again? I don't know. Appreciate you, Ashley, for your PayPal, boo. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, babe. Uh, Anybody else like to donate? Feel free, honey. Anyway, I can't play y'all what they got going on because I don't want to get copywritten. Y'all here for it? Christopher Maurice Brown, should I say, says despite public perception, he's going to continue to be a good person. I'm just not going to take any nonsense.
In this business, yeah, that have been some transgressions, yeah, that have been forgiven and gone on to, and it hasn't stopped you from making money, yeah, but those people were able to go back, be on stage, be in movies, and do all these other things. That's why I smile. And I think it's because I think people think I have a careless outlook on it. Right. It's not that I have a careless outlook. I don't care to make you believe that I'm a great person, right, or a good person. Right. I'm just gonna be one. Right. So I feel like with that, you know, I mean, I'm and I don't take no nonsense, man. Right. I'm a humble guy. I'll be cool, but I really don't take no nonsense. I try to stay in my lane, get out the way, don't bother nobody, but I'm not gonna take no nonsense at this point. Right. Like, but you.
Well, listen. Shout out to Christopher Maurice Brown. I mean, I really ain't got no problem with him. Now, I ain't saying that I agree with him when he went upside Riri's head. Now, when he went upside Riri's head, I did not agree with that at all. I was very disappointed in Christopher Maurice Brown and all of that, but I didn't boycott. I didn't throw my CDs all outside the window like everybody did R. Kelly when they saw he did what he did or whatever. You know, I ain't do him like all that. I ain't got no problem with Christopher Maurice Brown. Listen, much like you say, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. You can prove it through your actions. Just be a good person, and stay off the booger sugar. You can do that for me, Christopher Maurice Brown. You can stay off the booger sugar. All right. I feel like that will help you catapult you even more to being a much better person if you lay off the white girl, Christina Aguilera. You understand? If you lay off of that, I feel like you'll be all right. All right. And shout out to Uncle Shannon. Y'all know Shannon Sharp down the club, Shay Shay. Down the club, Shay Shay Raw. All right. Shout out to Uncle Shannon, child. That child, he got a BBT, honey. Y'all heard of BBLs, he got a BBT. That thick ass tongue he got. Lord have mercy, dude. Anyway, let's see what let's see what let's see what else they got. What's good, Demetria? How you doing, friend? I'm great. Um, Dillo, God Almighty. I'm gonna leave Uncle Shannon alone because I like Uncle Shannon. I like Uncle Shay Shay. And I want to get invited to Club Shay Shay one day. So I'm gonna let him and his thick ass tongue be. Anyway. Dear God Almighty. Uh oh, this is what y'all talking about with Suki. Suki with the good coochie. So this what got everybody all in the tizzy and all mad and all upset. With Suki with the good coochie, and they said this is what made Mammy Deborah. Y'all know Daryl Mama around there, the Hotlanders loving hip hop. That's what they're trying to now use against her and say that this made Mammy Deborah right. Um, well, let me go on ahead and put them two together since they go together. A crackhead can't crackhead shame another crackhead. You understand? A hoe can't hoe shame another hoe. A pimp can't pimp shame another pimp. An abuser can't abuser shame another abuser. Y'all get my drift? So for me, it's kind of like Mammy Deborah sitting around here trying to like shame Suki with the good coochie for doing what she came up here and admitted on national TV. Like, I mean, y'all get my drift. I know exactly what you're saying. Good. Okay. Good. As I'm trying to get y'all to, I'm trying to say in a way that y'all, you know what I'm saying? A base head can't base shame another base head. Y'all get my drift? You can't do that. You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, it's basically the pot, call it the kettle of sponge, however it is y'all call it. Like I ain't agree with it. I did I didn't agree with it. Mamie D need to Hirsch. All right. And she got her own issues to worry about with Daryl. Own issue. Anyway, breaking. Tory Lanez will attempt to appeal his conviction in court tomorrow. It's official. Tory Lanez will be in court tomorrow for his motion for bail as he appeals his convictions for Papow and Megan Thee Stallion in her hood. The court sent out a notice for the 10:30 a.m. hearing. Tory will appear in court tomorrow to try to get out the slammer thoughts neighbors. Y'all want to know what's crazy? It's always funny how these dudes will rap about jail, rap about going to prison, rap about doing this, rap about doing that. But then once they get in prison, then they do all of this foolishness and they can't take it and they don't want to be here and they're not built for jail and jail ain't built for them and so on and so forth. But I thought you was him, Tory. What happened? Won't you him? I thought you was him. What happened to you being him? I didn't think the hymns was scared to sit in jail. I mean, I don't know. Tory should only be charged with. Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Thank you for your cash app, friend. I ain't got nothing to say to Thank you for your cash app, friend. Mwah, 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 mwah. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, Puddin. If anybody else would like to donate, please feel free. It is definitely welcome. Thank you so much. I'm not messing with profit. Um, and with that having been said, I'm gonna move on. Cause hell, I ain't no better. Run around here calling her feet hubs. Anyway, um, all about the VMAs. I can't play none of this. Nicki Minaj performs exclusive song from Pink Friday 2. Lord, she's still making albums. Well, I guess Beyonce's still making albums, so fine. Y'all know anytime Beyonce make an album, Nick Nack, Patty Whack gotta make an album, so fine. Um, Nicki Minaj on MTV, worrying about what she might say. I can control myself, but you know who I can't control? Roman. Okay. Moving on, girl, because I can't play that either because I'm sure she about to do Roman Revenge Part 2 or something. I don't know. uh Cardi B and Offset, they share a kiss down to the thing, and y'all know that made E. Y'all know that's a big deal. Y'all know they the new Jay-Z and B, so fine. Shout out to Cardi B and what you who's it? Um Megan. and her hoof look real good on the red carpet. Okay, her hoof ain't dragging the red carpet this year. Y'all know she slew foot, girl. Her hoof ain't dragging the red carpet right along with the train of her dress. Anyway, um, anyway, Whoopi Goldberg returned to the View wearing a folded chair necklace in honor of the Montgomery Brawl. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Whoopi, you so petty. What's good, Lisa? Y'all so hateful and shady for no reason. T, love you. I'm gone. Now, don't be like that, BD. We just gagging. Y'all always do that. Like we can't never just gag somebody and it just don't be a gag. I ain't got no problems with Meg for real. It's just a gag. That is it. Like we gag everybody. We can't gag Megan. So we can't gag Megan Thee Stallion. Well, I can't gag Megan Thee Stallion. I can't gag Melody Cherie. Who else I can't gag? I want that chain whoopee guy. I want the chain too. I want the chain too. You really can't see it like that, but she got it on the view. I want the chain too. It's cute. Jesse Smollett attends Illinois appeals court after requesting that his convictions be tossed out. Believes charges were only reduced due to public backlash. Why can't he just leave well enough a damn long? Thank you for your cash app. Whoever sent it. Um, Thank you, Monica. Don't leave us, please. I ain't leaving you, Monica. I ain't leaving y'all, Monica. Thank you for your cash app, love. So, neighbors, it looks like Jesse and his team are still fighting back to get him out of his 150-day stay in jail. Tuesday, his lawyers argued that an Illinois appeals court should toss out convictions for his controversial 2019 staged attack. Um, for his 2019 get off for his 2019 staged attack. His team believes that the public's perception of the actor changed once police said he wasn't the victim of a crime, but instead committed a crime. The argument is that the public outraged against the defendant cannot overrule the rule of law. Their main question posed was, is it fair? In a list of his team's arguments, his lawyers say that the 2021 trial was a violation against his Fifth Amendment predictions against double jeopardy. The written appeal states that Smollett already paid his dues by doing community service and paying $10,000 bond as part of a previous deal. If Mr. Smollett convictions are allowed to stand, this case will set a dangerous precedent by giving prosecutors a second bite at the apple anytime there is a dissatisfaction with. Thank you, Monica, for becoming for joining. Thank you. Shout out to Monica. Shout out to Monica. Monica outdoing y'all, honey. Monica said the cash app and she joined. Shout out to you, Mon. um yeah. Jesse, leave well enough alone, child. It's 150 days. I'm sure that's about to be done at this point. Like, you shouldn't have damn lied, Jesse. All right, you shouldn't have lagged. The gag is, Jesse, I feel like anybody that lies to the cops on that type of magnitude and wastes all the daytime and resources and so on and so such, and could possibly make it wrong for the next gay girl to really get bashed out here, and then people gonna feel as though they being small aid. yeah, I do feel like they do deserve some type of jail time, friend. No tea, no shade. So go on ahead and just sit and do your due deals and don't do the shit no more. And then you can get out. Moving on. Because I'm sick of her. Another stunt queen. She's still trying to get stunts shows in jail. You said I could gag melody for you, schoolboy. Well, listen, schoolboy, look, I'm notorious in that sector for gagging her. All right. I was on all type of blacklists stuff and other content creators finding a reason to have a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? Because of that and all of that. So another stunt queen. Shout out to it being 119 people, but it's 96 likes. Can y'all please give me up to 100 likes? It is greatly appreciated. A Virginia Democrat candidate performs sex acts with her husband on webcam for tips. She said the leak of the sex tapes won't intimidate her. Neighbors, what do you do and what you do in the dark always comes to the light. A Democratic candidate for the Virginia House of Delegates, where I'm from. Um, and yes, she a white woman, uh, is getting some attention this week after some stuff about her past was revealed. The woman apparently was out here performing sex acts with her husband on webcam for tips, child. According to the NY Post, Susanna Gibson, who is running to represent the District 57 in Richmond, left little to no imagination on the adult streaming website. The 40-year-old nurse practitioner did over a dozen of live shows with her husband on the platform, which was then posted to a to a to a publicly assembled archive on the website in September of 2022 after she declared her candidacy, the Washington Post reports. So y'all waited until this woman decides to announce her candidacy to want to come out and be like, well, y'all shouldn't vote for her because she doing OnlyFans stuff with her husband, not her boyfriend, not her baby daddy, not somebody that she just meeting out here on OnlyFans, but her husband. I mean, I guess. What's interesting about this is that she kept her profile going after announcing her campaign down to 2022. At the time, she uploaded at least one picture of herself on the sex streaming site the following month. Susanna spoke with the Washington Post about her video circulated, and she says it's an illegal invasion of privacy designed to humiliate me and my family. It won't intimidate me and it won't silence me, Gibson said. My political opponents and their Republican allies have proven they're willing to commit a sex crime to attack me and my family because there's no line they won't cross to silence a woman that speaks up. Um, right. She's just a damn freak. Why is it any of y'all business? Like I said, she's doing it with her husband, not some guy that she met on the street, on the block somewhere. Like she did it with her husband, and I mean, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Who is this? I do not know. It won't pull up. Thank you, Allison, for your. I hope you ain't Drew, sister Allison. Thank you, Allison, for your cash app, boo. One, one, one. Appreciate you, Allison. I hope you ain't Drew's Allison, but if you is Drew's Allison, thank you, sir. Appreciate you for your cash app. If anybody else would like to donate, feel free. Let's see. Shy, I don't even know this woman, so and I know y'all don't. Jocelyn Hernandez on people comparing her success to Cardi B's. Stop comparing success. Time will tell who's the best.
Cardi B has the career that she deserves, and I have the one that I deserve. How did you feel when people tried to pitch you two against each other, being both from Love and Hip Hop, and people were saying Cardi did 1 or 2 seasons and Bloom and is now doing Super Bowl commercials, and Jocelyn's on Zeus? Jocelyn owns her own TV show. Jocelyn makes more money than a lot of these ladies make. I stream my show, and I own the IP. So every month, I don't have to go to work. I still get that check. Jocelyn sell out shows, tours. And I have a tour every 6 months. I don't know about a lot of ladies. And I don't like people comparing Cardi with me or even another lady with another lady. That's so bummy. Like, she's her, I mean, she's who she is, and we're all successful. And comparing people to each other is stupid because everybody's different. And people got to stop comparing people's success to other people's success. If Cardi's successful, Jocelyn's successful, Megan is successful, whoever else is successful, that's successful. Like, timing will see who's the best. Only time can tell who is going to be the greatest. Not now. Because now is now. Tomorrow is tomorrow. And 10 years from now is 10 years from now. And then we can come back and revisit that question.
Anyway,
y'all know I don't.
swinging on back to her, hustling on her sobriety. Y'all know I don't do drugs no more.
Don't do drugs no more. Can y'all stop saying I look pregnant? I'm not pregnant. Where is the pregnancy? Wait, let me do it like this. Where's the pregnancy? Where's the pregnancy? I know I don't do drugs no more. Can y'all stop saying I look pregnant? Y'all know I don't do.
Yeah, anywho. Listen, only time will tell if you don't do drugs no more, hustling. Because from that coked out rage you had when you slapped that cop round there to Florida. Okay, and that won't your only coked out bass head rage because you had another one on Love and Hip Hop. So again, only time will tell, Jocelyn. Ain't much like how you said only time will tell on whether you that bitch or not compared to and then you compare. Listen, Hassanin, thank you so much for your Cash App, love. I don't know who sent it because I can't tell on this phone, but thank you, boo. I totally appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Thank y'all for your Cash Apps. Listen, this is what I am gonna say. If you gonna compare yourself to anybody, I almost said Cardi. If you gonna compare yourself to anybody, Hassanin, you have to compare yourself to somebody that's on the same level playing field as you. Case in point, Carly Red. Okay, Rashida the prune juice. All right, Gumby. Okay, y'all remember Gumby? Gumby song that came out that she did last week. That Tad song that she got. You know, Erica Mena. You remember that dancing all over the world? You know, you gotta start off small and compare yourself to the small people. You can compare yourself to the likes of Megan the Stallion or her hubs, Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Folk like that, you can compare yourself to them folk because they way above you. You got to start off slow. You got to start off with the people that I name. Okay, then we could talk. Uh, what's good, Chef Amber? Abby Lee Miller attempts to clean up altercation to high school athletes. Comment, they must be able to go out to the club, gamble in Vegas. Girl, don't nobody care about Abby Lee. Um, what? Is that Jessica Dime? Oh my God, woman shits on herself doing altercation on Now That's TV, The Men. What happened?
Shit, y'all. Real dookie shit on a marble floor.
Okay, I'm confused. So was the person getting beat up? Did she boo boo on the floor? Or was the person that was beating her up, did she boo boo on the floor because of the excitement? I need to know. Courtney Rhodes, y'all know the cousin bad lady, reveals she was disfigured after a run-in with drunk driver amid Kenya Moore saying she looks like she had a stroke. Selective outrage on this show.
So ended on me and Bob Wig going back and forth. And then, cause I said, what did you think when you watched that, by the way? And last week's episode ended on me and Bob Wig going.
So yeah, that's what they talk about. So this is what Courtney, y'all know, Nat So Cousin Bat Lady, said on a recent interview about her mouth being all the way over here, like Charlotte Angelica Mama from the Rugrats. Here you go.
Plastic surgery to break my jaw and make the right side perfect to the left, right? So these are things that make me who I am and have given me.
Hold on, I gotta replay it again.
I was in a car accident, which with a drunk driver, which disfigured the whole right side of my face. And because I advocated for children who were burned and also who were also in car accidents, I have chosen not to get a 3-hour plastic surgery to break my jaw and make the right side perfect to the left, right? So these are things that make me who I am and have given me the self-assurance to speak up for what I believe in. So like a Kenya making jokes about my face and do I have a stroke and da-da-da-da-da. Nah, actually I was in an accident and I choose to represent all of those little kids with disfigured faces to be like, you know what? You're not what you've been through. You're the resistance and the strength. And those things, I think, build character for me. Yeah. So I just think that selective like outrage is kind of odd on this show, right? Like you're not upset that she's gonna attack my physical appearance, but you're upset that I call her mean girl. You know what I mean? Get over it. I was in a car accident.
Anyway, Hirsch, I can't play you. You got music. Anyway, you said Ralph Sad Chick. I'm screaming. Hold on. Let me. Listen. Nobody cares about Not So Cousin's Bad Lady and how her mouth twisted all the way over here, like Charlotte. Again, I say Angelica's mama from the Rugrats. Nobody cares. All right. I was just about to say that, Green Girl. Every interview that you ever do, it is always about Kinga, 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 Kinga. Like you is so damn pressed because this woman did not want you to touch her. Like you that upset because Team Twirl didn't want you to touch her? Girl, get over it. Like at this point, get over it. Like, please get over it. Anyway, Wait, Abby Lee, podcaster forced to end show after Dance Mom star Abby Lee Miller admits she's still attracted to high school football players. Not one they used to be in high school, one that still is.
No. That's the best movie ever. With him in it? Oh my God, yes. All the right moves. He's a high school football player. Oh. That's my downfall. I like the high school football players. I still like them. I like the coaches. Not one that used to be in high school, but one that is. Yes. What? All the right moves? No. That's the best movie.
What? You saw how she stumped. Y'all heard how she stumped that lady? She said, yeah, wait, what? Wait, what? You heard what Abby said. You heard what Abby said, and what Abby said was what she said, and what she said is what she said. And I believe every word of what Abby do. There is a such thing called MILFs, okay? And she just is one. Now, I wonder if there's about to be a whole bunch of outrage about her coming out here saying this about how she still is attracted to the boys that's walking around high school. I wonder if it's going to be all of this outrage and all of this cry, like it would be if it was one of us that got up here and said some foolishness like that. Moving on. Y'all agree comedian London, who is this? Hudges? I can't see the rest of her last name because of this emoji. Anyway, it's a comedian. Her name is London. And she says Giselle Bryant is the most overrated housewife. She has nothing. Her personality is blah. Her love life is blah. She has to meddle to stay relevant. Well, I don't know the lady last name, but she ain't saying nothing wrong. I think Giselle Bryant is a overrated housewife. Okay. Giselle just like knows with the other girls and doesn't really share her life. She does share her life. It's just so boring. She does give nothing. Her personality is black. Her love life is black. Her kids are gorgeous, but black. It's just so boring. And I feel like she has to middle, and she knows she has to middle because that's how she stays relevant on the show. Okay, that's my opinion. Number two, I think. Number two, I think. Okay, I see her last name. I believe they pronounce it Hugs. I could be wrong. But anywho, shout out to Miss London and what she, like I say, she said what she said, and what she said was what she said. I don't think she said nothing wrong. She's absolutely right. Giselle is the most overrated housewife. She has absolutely nothing going on. She hasn't had absolutely nothing going on. Her daughters are gorgeous, but they're blah. Her love life is non-existent. Her house is tad, raggedy, and through. Um, you know, just like her love life, just like the other side of her bed, cold and lonely. I mean, she ain't really telling no lies on Giselle. A lot of people felt like she was hating on her, and everybody wants to hate on Giselle and so and so and so. No, no, I don't consider her telling the truth hating. I really don't. But fine. Uh Tyrese cries while reflecting on his recent Breakfast Club interview, says DJ Envy and Charmaine showed him no compassion. It took everything in me to stay in that seat. I don't want to hear this man cry again.
I want the best for them. I really do. I want to say thank you to Jess. I hope they add you. I hope they officially add you to the show. I hope nobody attacks you or come at you because you actually had the only heart in the room. So I'm in the middle of expressing lost count of that he's contributed to the stresses in my mental health. from being sick. I just decided to talk about a man that he actually knows. The moment that he said, I should box you in your mouth or whatever. It took everything in me to stay seated in that seat. Charlemagne was clever because he knew that they've been going at me for I've lost count of the amount of time. And you can say that you weren't, but as a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese, deserve me to box your mouth. No, we were talking because this is something that I never wanted to say, and since he wants to be, well, why envy? I'm telling him why. You said disrespectful shit to my wife. What do you mean? It's neither here nor there. To the point where, while my wife doesn't call you back anymore. And to the point when you started talking to psych meds, me and my wife had a conversation. He said, well, maybe Tyrese was on those medicines when he said. But if you ever text me and my wife, you can't text me because I just unblocked you probably about a month ago when me and Charlemagne was talking, and he told me that you were on the psych meds, and this is what it was. That's what made me unblock you. So that was the reason why I stopped talking to you and will not reach out to you anymore, because I'm like, I don't want to remember my brother as that. And maybe you were going through problems. So if somebody talks to, if I talk to your wife, disrespectful, I don't expect for you to come check on me. Okay. And that's how I felt about that. But maybe y'all should have been had heads, and you could say that you weren't. But as a man,
thank you so much for your Cash App, Love Bug. It is greatly appreciated. Mwah. Thank you, babe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I love you too, boo. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you, babe. Listen. Well, what did Tyrese say? What did Tyrese say about the man wife? I saw some people talk about this with me, but I saw some people talking about it, but I really didn't know the gist of what was going on, what was being talked about, what was being discussed, what was being said. I really didn't care like that. I mean, Envy say Tyrese was flirting with his wife. I mean, but Envy, you allow your wife to play in your dookie shoot with dildos. So I mean, maybe she just tired of giving you cowboy butt sex in your dookie shoe, and she probably want to go and have lay up with a real man. I mean, did you ever think about that, DJ Envy? Listen, at the end of the day, Tyrese, old crybaby ASS, is more of a real man than you are. At least Tyrese ain't running around here wanting to be butt plug and butt FUCKED all night by his wife with dildos. Like, nigga, she want to be the one laid up on her back, putting her footprints on ceilings and not the other way around. So maybe that's why she has the issues that she has. And maybe that's why she allowed Tyrese to go and flirt with her. I'm not mad at your wife for allowing another man to go around there and, flirt with her. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, moving on. Tink throws shade at hitmakers. Y'all know young boy. Tink throws shade at hitmaker Sad Piece after their little run in down to Cancun where she assaulted him. He eats my ass. Girl, what?
With hitmaker, young bird, Christian, whichever name you prefer. Last night in Cancun, so the women the same nigga that y'all going to war with, he eats my ass. Ooh. From the rooter to the tutor. I've been silent about our relationship. I've been silent about us fucking. But what happened last night it didn't just start last night. You understand? What happened last night was a combination of things building up since May. What people don't know is that the real reason that Hitmaker has been just moving differently with me and this year has just been very different. The real reason that our relationship has changed is because I wanted to create Winter's Diary alone. Hitmaker is my A&R, so he oversees a lot of the things I do. I wanted to do a deal with Empire for 2 more albums. I had an altercation with Hitmaker, Young Bird, Christian, whichever name you prefer. And I wanted to do Winter's Diary on my own because that's a different vibe. It's a Chicago vibe. It wasn't me pushing him out my situation. I just wanted to have control over the way the music sounded. I know my fans pick up on the different vibes in every album, and I felt like Winter's Diary vibe would be very special. And I didn't want anyone to come in and change that sound or change that energy. When I made that decision, Hitmaker literally washed his hands, as he said, washed his hands with me. Now, along with me making that decision, Hitmaker is upset because I would not pay him $2 million. So me being the person that I am, I had a heart. And I said, Hitmaker, hey, I don't want you to feel like I'm unappreciative or that I'm pushing you out of my situation, because I do appreciate what you do for me. And at the end of the day, we put in a lot of work, so let's keep it going. I brought him on, and I wanted on.
Girl, look, I don't know. Apparently, Tink was messing around with Young Berg, I think, and this chick is supposedly an artist or something like that, and she, I guess, wanted to work with him, and then it turned to what it always turns into. And a lot of the time these women fall for it, and that is, it is supposed to be a working relationship, and then they wind up giving their coochies to these damn men. And then I guess Tink found out about her, and I guess while they was in Cancun there was some type of altercation that went down, and now the young lady wants to come out and say her piece. But y'all don't even know who the hell that broad is, so I can move on because I ain't know who she was either. I just know who Young Berg and Tink are. We can move on. Blueface said he trusts Krishan with his son after her church visit. That's more like it. Don't leave his side. That's a Blueface baby. Hallelujah. I trust Krishan with my son. That's it. Nobody else. She's actually very nurturing and caring. Good with kids, no doubt. Just a little impatient. And the baby needs patience. Just can't get up and go no more. I'm being patient as hell. You don't think I want to get up and go right now? Timing not right. When people do the right thing, it's okay to cheer for them. That's how you get them to continue to do the right thing. Geesh, y'all mad I said something good. Gotta have the same energy, vice versa, though. When they make a bad call, you gotta boo their ass. Can't cheer for bad decisions. I'd rather the baby in a church full of God fearing, faithful people. Of If anything, I believe in the same thing. Krishan took her and Blueface baby boy to church to be blessed. Um, Shout out to Krishan for getting her baby dedicated to the church. I'm not finna show it. Well, let y'all hear it. But shout out to Krishan for getting her son dedicated down to the church house. And y'all know she was all the pieces, honey. Um, Anywho, Stevie J got his old ass out here showing his old 50-year-old ass body, yada yada, or whatever the case may be, sweating all over the place, thirst trapping. He got somebody face tatted on his chest. It look like fake Evans. Or whatever. Yeah. Um, did y'all catch this? Chaotic so getting his allegedly getting beat up by some girl. Chaotic from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Did y'all see this? No, it won't Amy. I don't know who she was. It won't Amy though. It was all good in the hood in the car. First they did a video being in the car and they was in the video doing the car. No, she was in the car. They did a video beforehand. He was in the car, she was in the car. He said something, she looked annoyed, and then the next thing we know, she pulled him out the car and started whooping on him. So I don't know. Um, the people seem to feel like it ain't nothing but a storyline for next season for Love and Hip Hop. Could be. Could be. Um, so y'all remember the story y'all talked about beforehand with Tink and all of the rest of that and Young Berg? Well, this is Young Berg explaining his side of the situation.
Well, breakup. You guys are allowing this girl to go say something like she never did nothing to her in that whole situation. So let's be clear. I'm in Cancun. I didn't talk to her. Nothing. She posted whatever happy birthday. I said thank you very much. Never told her where I was at. We just the way God her work coincidentally we happen to be in the same place. Like so we're at the same restaurant. I go sit down, I'm eating. She's sitting at the table next to me. That's what that is. So from there, we're eating. I didn't even know that she was in the spot until
I don't care, child. Y'all doing way too much for Young Berg and his little small shrimpy ass Diaga, child. Way too much. Cause I remember when his dick pic leaked way back in 2011, 2012, 2013-ish. Girl, it was small, little, tired, shriveled up and through. All right. It looked like he just got out of the bathtub full of ice cold water and it just shrunk and stayed shrunk. Like that's how itty bitty small, teeny tiny, very little, very microscopic little, you know what I'm saying? Like Richie Dollars. You know what I'm saying? Except his ain't diabetical. It was like it was like that. And y'all sitting over here doing all of this for that, child, please. Anyway, anyway, that part. That part, friend. And I believe you too. Anyway, y'all, that might be all I got because it's been a whole hour. Mm. How y'all in Cancun and just so happen to be at the same restaurant? That's what I was thinking. So you both of y'all just so happen to be in Cancun. Y'all just so happen to be in the same restaurant. She just so happened to be sitting at the table next to you. Like, did Young Bird date Hazel? No, he just screwed her. He lying just like just like Shirley Strawberry Jailbird husband. I am screaming. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. That's really all I got. I ain't got no, and I'm getting tired. I'm sleepy tired and I'm hungry. Um, but yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it though. Honestly, that's really all I got. I really don't have no more to give y'all. There ain't nothing else really going on in the neighborhood talk other than the VMAs that I really don't give a damn about because I didn't watch it. So no tea, no shade. I didn't watch it. So I don't really care that much about it or whatever they got going on. Appreciate you for your cash app. Whoever sent it, it'll pull up in a minute. Thank you so much for your cash app, friend. Mwah. Totally appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it. I'm glad you caught the live too, friend. Thank you guys so much for the cash apps and the super chats. It did mean a lot. Thank you for joining, Monica. Shout out to you for joining. Thank you guys so much for the likes. 123. I will accept. Okay, I will accept. Thank you guys so much for that. Remember, Saturday night at 9:15 is is them, child. Okay, it's them. This Saturday at 9:15 p.m. The link is already made, already set, already ready to go. So head on around there now to drop off your like as well as hit your reminders. But of course, I ain't got to remind y'all because all of y'all gonna be there. Because everybody loves to come for that. So definitely make sure that y'all are there for them this Saturday at 9:15 p.m. Again, I say. And with all hearts and minds clear, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm gone. Drive safely. Bye.
So tonight